Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the very silly tender defender in Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I'll show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this silly character, and to begin we're going to start out with his eyes, and it's going to be really big. And we're just going to draw kind of like the inside of it first. Just going to draw a little curve going this way. And then for the other eye, we're going to draw the same curve, just opposite. Okay, so once you have those two brackets, then come out to the side here, and this is going to be almost like a half circle. Okay, so it's a little bit rounder. So that's the eye shape, and then once we have that, we'll finish up the eyeball. It's going to be one dot here. And then for the other one, it's going to be up here, and it's just going to be like a small little oval shape. Okay, and then from there, we're going to draw his beak. So in the beak, just come in the middle here. You can make a little point. And then we can just kind of come down on each side. And then in the middle here, come back and just draw like a little curve coming down. It's just kind of slanted. And then once you have that, we're just going to connect it with a slight curve on each side. Okay, and then since we're down here, we just finished, I think this is called a waddle. So it's right underneath the beak. Just kind of come down and just draw like almost like a little teardrop shape. Okay, and then from here, let's go back up and finish up the head. So right around here on the top, we're just gonna curve up. So like a little dome shape, but leave yourself just a little bit of space in the middle. Because we're gonna draw his, I think it's called comb for a chicken. So right up here, draw a little angle coming down like that first, and then we'll continue this line up. And once you have up here, just kind of curve it, close it off. And then for the other ones on the back, we're just gonna start in the middle here, just draw like a little dome shape. And we're gonna tuck it right behind the first one. And then to finish this off, just a little bit of feathering, so I'm just gonna draw in a couple of these shapes on the top here, not too much. Alright, so let's finish out the head and coming down here. So we're gonna continue with this line coming down. Just draw like a little hook. Same thing here, so come down and just kind of hook it up. So those are gonna be the, this is a hint of the feathering. And then once we have that, we're just gonna curve it from side to side, just behind the waddle. Just close it off. And that's pretty much the head. So it's nice and silly, and let's move on to the body. So this one's gonna be a little bit more cartoony, since it is such a silly character. So for the scarf, I'm just gonna come out to the side slightly, and then come into the middle. And then let's add a little bit of detail here. Just come in, little hook. Just try to show that it's cloth going around. Okay, and then once you have that, I'm gonna draw his body, and his body is a little bit more rounder. So just come out back to the scarf here. I'm just gonna curve, just a little bit curve, and then close it off. Just angle it right to the middle. Okay, and then since we're down here, let's just finish up the belt area here. So right on the middle here, just gonna draw a big circle for the belt buckle. And then let's add a little bit of detail. Just another circle inside, so that's easy. And then on the belt itself, just come down the side, and then this one's gonna be the same angle as this, but just stop right around here. And then for the belt area, we just add in 2 loops. So there's 2 lines, one on each side. And then for the body and the detail, it's got 2 belt going across. So we're just gonna continue with this line here. Just come all the way down. And then we're gonna draw another one, and this one's gonna go all the way to the side, to the corner. Okay, and there's gonna be one little buckle here, so I'm just gonna draw in 2 lines, and then on the inside, just gonna draw in like a square. Okay, and then one more strap going across, so I'm just gonna go out toward the sides. Alright, so now let's draw in his arms, and he's got a little bit of a, looks like a claw here as a shoulder pad, so come out to the side here, just kind of curve up. And then from the corner, we can come back down, same curve. Just come back into the shoulders. Alright, so let's draw on the other side first. So same thing here, curve, come back into the body. Alright, and then for his arms, so here's his shoulder, here's the armpit. I'm just gonna draw one line, shoulder coming down, and it's gonna be a little bit straighter here, his arms. That's his bicep. And then for the elbow, I'm just gonna draw one line for the crease. And then come down here, close it off early, and then draw in just a little section here. And then we can add in 2 lines just for some detail. And for his hand, let's see, come down, straight down for his thumb, and then curve it back up. And then here's the inside of the palm, slant it down. And then go back, there's the back of the palm, just come down. And then this area right here is gonna be his finger, so I'm just gonna curl it. Just come back up. Let's connect that. Okay, so that's one finger, and let's add in just a little bit of finger inside. Okay, so it's a very easy way to draw hands like that. And then let's see, for some little details here, this one's easy, it's got some feathers, so start out right here in the corner, just kind of go up, add a couple of loops. Alright, so the other side is gonna be very similar. So here's the armpit, shoulder. Okay, bicep area, same thing, it's gonna be a little bit straighter. Add a little bit of crease there. Come down about halfway. Close it off. And then this little armor piece around the wrist. Same thing, 2 lines, and then for his hand's gonna be pretty much the same, so come down. That's his thumb. And then from there, slant. Back of the palm. And then we'll just curve it. And then again, the inside, just one little bump. And same thing here, start here, just gonna add some feathering, and he's got one strap here, so 2 lines across. Alright, so that's a pretty pretty funny looking body. And let's move down to his legs. So his legs come down the middle here. Draw one line, and then for this part here, we're just gonna go up all the way to the side here. Just give it a little bit of curve. Okay, and then for his thighs, we're coming down. It's less muscular, so it's rounder, and then we can start here. Come down, and then for his knee, just like a small little bracket. Okay, and then we're gonna come down halfway here, and then we'll stop here. We'll just curve it side to side. So let's draw on the other side first before we draw on his boot. So same thing here. Let's curve, inside, curve, and then for his knee, just a little bracket. Lower leg just come down, and then same thing, just curve it. It's gonna be the top of the boot. Alright, and then from here we can finish this off, and just gonna come down and just kind of close it with a slight dome shape curve. And then we're gonna continue with this dome, come down, go out on this side, and then we'll close it And we'll just keep it simple. I'm just gonna drawing like 2 claws, so just 2 bumps like this first, and then just angle it. Alright, so same thing on the other side. Dome shape. Close it off, and then same thing for the claw, just 2 little bumps. And that is it for this Tender Defender. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.